These intimately connected events are some of the key moments in the history of segregation in America and prove love as the greatest rebel and activist. 1959, Mildred and Richard Loving plead guilty to violating Virginia's Racial Integrity Act of 1924. The judge suspends their sentence for 25 years on the condition that the Lovings leave the state and not return together for 25 years. 1961, a Kenyan economist marries Stanley Ann Dunham in Hawaii. She is pregnant with a child whose existence is deemed illegal in parts of the United States, but would hold great historical significance to African Americans. 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. delivers his iconic I Have a Dream speech, advocating for voting rights, wage equality, the end of segregation, and the right to work. He invokes the vision of black and white boys and girls holding hands and being judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. December 1963, James Baldwin pens a personal letter to his nephew and a call to action following MLK's speech. The letter to my nephew becomes a defining statement of a generation. July 2, 1964, President Lyndon Johnson signed into law the prohibition of discrimination in public places, provided for the integration of schools and other public facilities, and made employment discrimination illegal. It was the most sweeping civil rights legislation since Reconstruction. June 12, 1967, Loving v. Virginia is decided, striking down state anti-miscegenation statutes in Virginia as unconstitutional under the Equal Protection and Due Process Clauses of the 14th Amendment. In 2008, 4 decades after the tragic loss of MLK to the scourge of segregation, a man of unique origins, Barack Hussein Obama, the son of a Kenyan economist, and Stanley Ann Dunham, whose very existence was once deemed unlawful under segregation, shattered the glass ceiling and ascended to the highest office in the land, becoming the first black president of the United States. On this day, we pay tribute to the Lovings, honor MLK's dream, and acknowledge Baldwin's passion. We also take a moment to recognize the Obamas, who have reminded us that love has no boundaries. While we must never forget the past, we must forgive it and embrace love and passion as the ultimate revolutionaries in the grand dance of life. For more on heritage history, educational resources, tips, and updates, make sure to follow us or visit Heritage Owl.